So, good evening, folks. What do I want to show you here? First of all, big welcome to the new guys coming into the club. Hope you're getting comfortable, make use of topics, check out the stuff. There's plenty of stuff to see. If you've seen these graphics floating around, this is a quick start of a series that I'm looking to do on MIDI control using OnSong. And these are simple graphics laid out on an A3 sheet using something like Pages. Just go off around and look for stuff, grab it, arrange it, and put it on an A4 page, and then export to PDF. Save that wherever you want. And then you just open it up here in OnSong. From Files, select the one you want, put it in there, and off you go. What I'm then doing is putting these sticky notes. Put a couple of lines and a little indicator, something or the other. Change the color so it's transparent with the blue. And then I stick MIDI notes in. And it's pretty easy. It's all menu driven. Send an event, add, program change, which is a change of a preset, if you like, in Helix terms, or a bank, or whatever. It's real easy. But here, this thing organizes your life. So I know on channel 2 I've got a sim guitar profiler, which is that, which you can see is running a Rickenbacker. And I just go through here and choose one of these that I filled in. Say a rev star. Done. Done, done, done. And I've got this little invisible note that comes up here. And you can see that little blue line dipping around. And when I hit that, you can see on screen it brings up the command. And then you have a rev star. So, simple stuff, that's how it's done. And I stick them strategically over pickups or over cabs for the Iridium. So you can click on this and it will bring up a preset in the Iridium. Or click on that and it will bring up the Morning Star. Or click on this and you get the idea. You can mess with stuff. So these are all links to guitars, and this is effectively a song, and you can have thousands of them in your database. So this is a quick way of remote controlling the selection. So something totally different. PRS, hollow body, boom. There you go. That's what it sounds like. Loud. So how this thing works is when I switch program change, it sends it out. This is just for power. So it sends it out wirelessly to the MC6, which has this little Quico thing. And that sends it out, converts it, sends it down the USB wire, which comes in here, and it changes the profile, as you can see. When it does that, it says neck and neck. That means on the guitar, I have to shift this to the neck. And that's how it should sound. If I don't, not a big deal. So you have a lot of combinations going on. This is a Eric Clapton aged Beano profile. I can just whack that and it comes up there. Sound-wise, it's obviously best to keep a neck pickup that you're profiling with a neck profile. So what this profile thing does is this. You get a guitar, any guitar. I use this one, the Variax, because you've got a selector knob here and you can store guitar models in this. So that's a whole bunch in here, 60 I think. 60 profiles of pickups, so maybe 20-30 guitars. And this does the same thing. So another 20-30 guitars in total, or 100 if you're doing all acoustics, which is pretty cool. So if you're traveling with this red sound, right now these are all going through an acoustic standard stomp preset, which I can move around. You can do it from the iPad as well. And the idea is that this stuff is like a generic remote for changing pickup configurations. And as I decide what sounds best with this, I can stick it on there, or I can jump to another thing which controls all of the presets for the Iridium or presets for this. So basically you just decide by whatever genre you want. You can add other stickies here for jazz or rock or rockabilly or whatever. And that's it. So the Sim 1, this will basically give you the Variax modeling side of the house, not the special tunings. And it will give it to you on any guitar you want. So that one over there, that Mustang Caster, which you can't find anywhere else. That was an original hand-built thing. You could suck that in here following a profiling procedure, hitting 6 notes on every string in time, and save it in there. And then this guitar or any other guitar becomes that one. And that's a cool thing, especially if you're going to like a guitar meet or somewhere where there's lots of instruments. You can walk in, and if you find something you really love, you can steal it and always have it with you, or you can remember it. Or if you're doing something like there, you notice I have no tremolo arms, but here I do. So if you're left-handed, you can get any guitar, even right-hand ones, and it will work. If you want a tremolo and you don't have one, it can work. So basically, you can use whatever guitar you want. Should be a good one. You can't get away with a rubbish one and expect it to sound great. You still need the same dynamics and feel and all the stuff that you want. But if you love an Ibanez neck, you can play an Ibanez and have it sound like a Gratch. All in that. You also get 3 amps, the usual box Fender and Marshall, and a couple of basic effects. So what I'm hoping to do is to rip this out of the board, take that with me on my trip, use the Waza Airs for the amp side of it, and that's it. All battery powered. Should go well. As you can see, this whole entire board is being powered by a little Samsung remote. It's got a 529HC supply under there. Maybe I'm not going to lift it up. It's going to go flying. That other board, same thing. All 9 volt. So, there you go. Quick intro to the joys of OnSong and remote programming and this lovely Duesenberg, which makes a lot of noise. That's another thing with these. Depending on who's doing the programs, you'll note that some of these make different noises. All depends on the pickups and how you're profiling it. So some will be better, some will be worse. You just have to take care. The ones in the shop are always perfect. Anyway, that's it. See yous.